In honor of Peacemaker officially retconning the entirety of the DCEU, what are some other insane retcons in cinematic history? We all saw Emperor Palpatine perish in Return of the Jedi, culminating in one of the greatest arcs of all time with Anakin returning back to the light because of his son. So why on earth did you bring him back in Rise of Skywalker? I don't care if the dark side is a pathway to many abilities some would consider unnatural. Like, it's stupid! Not only is it a desperate cash grab move, not only is it a cheap pop, but it lessens the story of the Skywalker saga. And now I'm ranting. And why did you make me do this? Speaking of the Emperor in Rise of Skywalker, remember when they retconned Rey's entire backstory to make her a Palpatine? I have to know the chef in the kitchen. It might have been the mouse. But what were they cooking? Right? Like, the whole reason why Rey is interesting is that she has no backstory. She's a random person and that anyone could be a Jedi. You didn't need to attach some random legacy character to her. We already had that with Kylo Ren. Like, whoa! Perhaps the most egregious Star Wars retcon has to be Han and Greedo's shooting situation. There are 5 versions of this, I'm not kidding, one for every Kobe ring. It started off in the original as Han shoots Greedo first, which makes him a really murky character, very complex. He gets the job done. He's very shady. But George Lucas didn't like this. No. He wanted Han Solo to be a noble cowboy. He wouldn't shoot first. So then they made Greedo shoot first. Then people realized how jarring this head movement is, so they made it that they shoot at the same exact time. What's even funnier is that the Disney Plus version added a new line, so after Greedo goes, Krita Kranko, he says McClunky. Like, why?
McClunky.
I'm not even gonna get into midichlorians because George Lucas wanted to power scale Star Wars like Dragon Ball Z characters. Shifting gears because we'll be here all week with Star Wars. In Spider-Man 3, they retcon Uncle Ben's killer to be Sandman. It used to be this guy, now it's Sandman. Honestly, I feel like I can understand why people don't like this, but for me, it does so much for Sandman's character and it adds so much emotion to the story. You know what doesn't do a lot for the story? The opening to Alien 3. Because for some reason, after we go through all of this in Aliens with Ripley, Newt, Hicks, Bishop, they get on the Sulaco, they're safe, they're sound, they're getting away. They open Alien 3 by saying an egg got on the ship somehow, and everyone but Ripley has died. As someone who enjoys Alien 3, it's one of the most jarring decisions I've ever seen in my life. And the fact that I now know when I rewatch Aliens, Newt doesn't make it out alive. Does anyone remember the retcon in Transformers The Last Night when they told us that Bumblebee fought in World War II versus the Yahtzees? The Michael Bay Transformers timeline is so hilarious to me because in the original they established that's the first time that they've ever touched down on Earth. Revenge of the Fallen, they say, oh no, they've been here since Egypt. Dark of the Moon, they say, oh no, they've been here since the moon landing. The 4th one, they say, nah, they've been here since the dinosaurs. And now this, they have original members of the Transformers that were fighting in World War II. Lastly, I have the entirety of Days of Future Past, which merged both Fox X-Men timelines and basically retconned any previous history, which I must say, great decision.